Deep within the bustling city of Lagos, there was a man named Damian Okachukwu, who was known for his charm, good looks, and wealth. He moved like a king in the nightlife scene, with girls fawning over him wherever he went. But behind the luxurious cars, expensive watches, and charming smile lay a dark secret, a secret that would ultimately unravel in the most horrifying way. Damian was not a businessman, as he claimed to be. The lavish lifestyle he displayed was funded by dark rituals and the occult. He was a fraudster, a ritualist who preyed on young women, using them as tools in his quest for power and wealth. Damian's journey into the dark arts began 5 years earlier when he was struggling to make ends meet. Born into a poor family, he had always been ambitious, desperate to escape the shackles of poverty. One fateful day, he met an enigmatic man named Baba Arimo, who claimed to have the key to Damian's desires. "Your destiny is written in the stars," Baba Arimo told him. "But greatness demands sacrifice. Are you ready to give what it takes?" Desperate and blinded by greed, Damian agreed without hesitation. Baba Arimo initiated him into a sinister cult that promised untold riches and influence. However, there was a price to pay. The ritual demanded the use of young women, innocent souls who would be drained of their essence to fuel Damian's rise. Damian quickly mastered the art of deception. With his newfound wealth, he presented himself as a successful entrepreneur. He frequented clubs, high-end restaurants, and social events, always targeting vulnerable young women who were captivated by his charm. He would seduce them with promises of love, luxury, and stability. Once he gained their trust, he invited them to his mansion on the outskirts of town, a place that no one returned from alive. Each victim was carefully chosen. Damian targeted those who had little family or friends to question their sudden disappearance. His charm disarmed them, and by the time they realized something was amiss, it was already too late. Inside his opulent mansion, a hidden chamber beneath the ground served as the site for his dark practices. The walls were adorned with strange symbols, and the air was thick with the smell of burning incense and animal blood. Baba Arimo presided over the rituals, guiding Damian as he sacrificed his victims. Each act of horror brought him more wealth, more power, and a stronger aura of invincibility. The bodies were disposed of in nearby forests or rivers, their absence unnoticed by a society too distracted by its chaos. Damian's greed knew no bounds, and his success only fueled his arrogance. He began taking risks, targeting women with higher social profiles. One of his victims, Adeabi, was the daughter of a well-known businessman. Her disappearance sparked outrage and a massive police investigation. Unbeknownst to Damian, Adeabi had confided in her best friend about her plans to meet him. Her friend, suspicious of Damian's intentions, reported him to the police. The authorities began to watch him closely, gathering evidence to link him to the growing list of missing women. One fateful night, as Damian prepared for another ritual, the police raided his mansion. The sight that greeted them was horrifying: ritualistic symbols painted in blood, remnants of sacrifices, and a terrified young woman chained to the floor. Damian tried to escape but was caught after a dramatic chase. The media frenzy that followed exposed his true nature to the world. He was charged with multiple counts of murder, fraud, and human trafficking. Baba Arimo, too, was arrested, but not before uttering a chilling prophecy. Damien's downfall will not end this curse. Another will rise in his place. Damien was sentenced to life imprisonment, his once glorious empire reduced to ashes. His story became a cautionary tale, a grim reminder of the lengths some would go for power and wealth. But whispers of similar crimes began to emerge in other parts of the city, suggesting that the dark network he belonged to was far from dismantled. The city moved on, but for those who had lost loved ones to Damien's evil, the scars remained, a painful reminder of the mask of deception he wore so well.